Gaming pickups from August 2018.
Since Spacies.
G'day invaders, welcome to Since Spacies, and this is my monthly pickups video for August. And I like to do these videos once a month, basically to show to you guys what I've picked up on here at the mothership in the way of gaming. And this month I was very close to not being able to get enough stuff I thought to make a video. But I don't know, I think you'll agree that there was enough here to get a video out. And please leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys picked up in the month of August. Did you guys pick up anything cool, some limited edition stuff, something that will make me jealous? Post away down below. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, because I always do these kind of videos once a month. And at the end of this video, there will be an announcement, something big that's going to be happening tomorrow night for me, actually, here on Since Spacies. So I'll kick off with the very first item. We're going to start at the bottom. I picked up Robosonic. I've been eyeing off this guy for a while, and I picked him up when I was in the Gamesman here in Sydney. I don't know why plushies are so expensive here in Australia, but this guy cost me about 25 bucks, and he's not really that big. So no, I wasn't really that impressed with the price. There's another one kicking around in eBay, EB Games, sorry. It's about double the size of this, and it's like 45 bucks. I just can't, I'm not a tight ass by any stretch of the imagination, but that's just going over my budget when it comes to just plushy dolls. But I had to get this guy, so yeah, Robosonic. No, Metal Sonic. Oh my god, I can't even think of the name. I also managed to get myself another cool hat or cap. I haven't got too many, but I'm starting to get a little bit of a collection now. So that's 3 Sonic caps that I've managed to get myself. So yeah, that was another thing that I picked up from the Gamesman, and it was only, I think it was 15 bucks. So this one I did all right with, and the quality's not too bad. So yeah, Sonic cap. And speaking of hats, I managed to get myself a winter beanie, because it is just coming out of winter. We are now into spring, but I managed to get myself a Space Invaders themed beanie, which has the Space Invader logo there. That was to go with the jacket. And speaking of jacket, I managed to get myself a hoodie, a Since Spacies or Space Invaders hoodie. Now, why am I getting another one? Because if anyone watched the previous one, you would have known that I've already got one of these, and I'll explain. So this is my Space Invaders hoodie, which is really cool. I can't stress enough how cool this is. I even had people comment to me as I'm walking down the street saying, "Nice jacket, mate. You got a Galaga one to go with that?" So, and that's on the front there, the little Space Invaders icon. When I ordered this, the order got lost, and I actually had to raise an issue with the people that sent it out through PayPal. Long story short, they resent another one. I paid for it, a second one, and then when they found out that this had been returned, they offered to refund me, and I said no, resend it. So I ended up with 2, and I'll keep that second one there in its packaging until this one wears out, because I love the jacket so much that I want to make sure I've got a backup. So there you go, 2 Since Spacies jackets, or Space Invaders jackets. Pretty cool. I also had some amiibos sent in. So these are amiibos. I'm dead crazy on amiibos, and I got these donated to me, actually, to the channel. So I'll swing over to here. You've got Fox McCloud. Is that Fox McCloud? Is that his name? It just says Fox. Oh, anyway, Fox. I had him sent in, and also I had Samus Zero bodysuit. Now, the reason why it's out of its packaging is because I've already got this up on the wall there. So I figured, well, I've got a double, I can take it out and use it. So there you go. I also got, this is random. I don't know if you guys collect Pezzes. Now, these were like 4 bucks each, which is really nothing in the grand scheme of things. Mario and Donkey Kong Pezzes. I should have probably nabbed more of these. I was down at Bowral, near south of Sydney. It's quite an extensive drive down there, and while I was down there killing time, I spotted these in one of their candy shops that they've got. It's a candy shop because they export candy from the US, and also lollies from the UK. I couldn't resist, so yeah. Donkey Kong and Mario Pez dispensers. I don't own any Pez dispensers. This is the first time I've ever owned one, so I don't know. I'm not probably going to ever even open them up. I'll leave them on display. Now this one's weird. I say weird because the cover says Sonic and Rings Adult Collectible. And when I post this up on Twitter, everyone just sees the adult collectible and goes, yeah, adult, huh? What do you got there, Synth Spaceys? Well, it's this. That's all it is. I don't know why they had to add the words adult collectible, but you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, that looks sick. Look at that. So it's just Sonic going after the rings there, and it came in that packaging. I'm after anything Sonic related, and I saw this and I just had to go after it. But it cost me like, I think it was about 25 bucks on eBay. But you know, it goes with all the other stuff here in this room. So yeah, another Sonic addition to the room. So for this month I managed to get myself quite a few games actually, and it's just a matter of, am I going to find time to play them all? I'll start off with the really cool one. I managed to get Sonic the Brotherhood, is it? Sonic Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood. It's sealed, and it was a role-play game, and it's the reason why I kept it sealed is because it's got Sega Aussisoft references there, which is the company that I used to work for, and I've already got this out of its packaging, so I'm going to keep this one sealed. And I only picked it up for like 12 bucks, so that was pretty cool. Also, Target here in Australia. Target's still a thing in Australia if you guys from overseas aren't aware of that. And they're doing quite okay actually, but I was a little worried that they were clearing out of video games totally. But I've had a tweet from Target themselves to confirm that no, they're not getting out of video games altogether, but they were having a massive clearance sale, and I managed to get Tearaway on the PlayStation 4. Now I've already got this because I'm a PSN Plus member, and that was one of the free games, but I just wanted the physical copy, so there you go, Tearaway. I prefer the Vita version though. And again, if any of these games that I bring out and mention, please tell me if you've played them or if you like them or if you prefer another game in the range. Also from Target, I managed to get myself Doom for $9 on the Xbox One. That is probably the bargain of the year so far for me. Xbox One Doom, $9. I still haven't played it. In fact, I still haven't played, you can see over here, Wolfenstein. I've got that on the PC and I still haven't even touched that, which is, it just gives you an idea of how little time I've got. I also had Forza Horizon 3 come in, so I picked that up because Xbox Live had Forza Horizon 2 drop as a free game, and I had not owned that, so I played through that and I liked it so much. I thought, man, I went to the launch of Forza Horizon 3 here in Sydney because the game is set in Australia, and I still hadn't gotten around to buying the game, and I felt like, you know, I'd kind of let the game down by not buying it. So there you go, I ended up buying that. Also, when it comes to the Switch, I picked up Octopath Traveler. Now, I'm pretty sure that I didn't get this last month. I think it was the month before, but I forgot to mention it. So here it is. That was the only game I picked up on the Switch last month. So I really need to start buying myself some more Switch games, but they're always super expensive compared to the other platforms. So that's why you don't see me picking them up so easily. And we come down to the two last games that I picked up for this month, and these are donations to the channel, which is always really cool. And if you do want to send me something to review on the channel, you'll see my, I think it's there or there. Anyway, you'll see the address. You can always mail in to that address that you see on the screen, and I'll try to make sure that I get a video done on it so that you guys can see what I think of the game you sent in. It doesn't have to be a game, it can be anything. Beanies, send me the most random crap thing you can think of and I'll do a video on it. Also, I've got donated X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. I know very little about this, and my Xbox is actually buried away downstairs in the garage. So I'm hoping that this is Xbox 360 compatible. If not, I'll have to dig out my Xbox and try and find room for that thing here somewhere. And this is probably the one game that I'm really happy with the most to get this month. And this was donated to me by, oh, by the way, sorry, X-Men was donated to me by my neighbor Aaron. So a huge thumbs up and thank you to Aaron. And this one was donated to me by Cameron. You'll see him on the channel a little more. He was on the podcast. And yeah, this is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And this is on the GameCube. This is actually the US version and it has not been used before until I've got my hands on it. I've got the freeloader, so I can use this on either my Japanese or my Australian PAL GameCube. And yeah, I don't know. I struggled in the Versus game. You'll see that in a video soon. But the game itself, even though it's very well dated by today's standards, it's still a good look back at what Sonic was going through in the transition from 2D to 3D. Some people like it, some people don't, but the ones that like it, they are full committed to the 3D Sonic games. And the last pickup for this month was a big one. And it's not in camera, it's not in shot, it's down there. So you'll see I've got the actual camera set up for the mat, and I'll put a graphic up to show what it looks like. I managed to pick myself up a Sonic rug for the room. So when you walk into here, you'll think that it's some sort of freak, an absolute Sonic fanboy. And you'll be right, I am a fanboy when it comes to Sonic games. But yeah, I managed to pick myself up a Sonic rug and it just really completes the room, and I'm just so stoked and happy to have this thing. And a little obsessive, but I don't care. This is my game room and I really wanted to theme it out, and having just boring white carpet wasn't going to cut it. So, and it feels really super smooth too. Oh yeah, and I hope you guys dig my Pac-Man slippers. First, actually no, that's the second time they've been on the channel. So that's been my pickups video for the month of August. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked the video, hit a like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. You guys know how it works, I don't have to tell you. Also, there will be a link below, and this is my opportunity to thank Benjamin and also John Pensini as my patrons, and all you other patrons out there, a big huge thank you. Big announcement, I will be going out to Western Sydney to film the launch of the Forza Horizon 4 game on the Xbox One. I happen to be at the Forza Horizon 3 launch as part of the Xbox Fan Fest, and I filmed a video for that. So yeah, I won myself tickets to go to that, so I'll be bringing out my cameras to that and getting that on film. Is it still film? It's digital. I don't know why we say film anymore, but anyway. My name has been Brian and I've been gaming since Spaceys. Thanks guys.
Since Spaceys.